Hey there, welcome to another edition of the Akashic Portal Weekly, looking at December 7th through the 13th. And what a week this is. So much energy as we continue to move through the portal of the eclipse, as the closing eclipse is on the 14th. This is a full solar eclipse at 23 degrees, so lots of energy towards change, mutation, and bringing us closer to the great mutation of the 21st. I'm Jen Shin, and I'm using the illuminating journey cards that I created with the help of the Akashic Records. So let's see what the cards have to say. The first card is this, the one of the tools, which is the cloak of invisibility. I'm going to show it so I don't get a reflection. Anyway, this is about this idea of invisibility, the tool that will help us to move through what we're experiencing. And when I think about it in terms of what's happening, the purple background, this is very connected to spirit, this idea of allowing the sense of the unknown, what is invisible, what is outside what we might consider the norm, which is around us, right? Perhaps we have been cloaked in invisibility, not seeing what is out there to see. So what is it? What is it that you have perhaps hidden from or not seen? Or what are you willing to see when you don the cloak of invisibility or go into those spaces where you're connecting to something that's beyond what you've known? So this feels like very much like the energy of mutation on so many levels, letting go of what's known, stepping into the unknown, coming into a place of knowing I know nothing, right? That's the cloak of invisibility. I know nothing. I'm cloaking what I know so that I can see and receive information that I probably haven't seen before, don't know, and I'm open to it. So there's a sense of you're entering the unknown, and it's as if spirit is going to put on this cloak so that you can see things that your normal sight might prevent you from seeing because you have fixed ideas. And so the cloak of invisibility allows you to move away from fixed ideas into the space of the unknown. Let me see what I haven't seen. Let me know what I have not known. Let me understand that the world and the polarities that I've seen and been transfixed by are not real. Let me know that. Let me know the convergence and the confluence of all of the elements. We're moving into a more spirit-based time, a time that is directed by the imagination, by thinking, and it is also an opportunity to open our hearts to the bigger picture. So as ether comes in, as spirit, as we can see things from a more source-based energy, as we begin to perceive all the layers that haven't been there or that we never saw, we didn't know were there. This is where the magic happens, and it's the magic of the heart. Even though we're using our imagination and ideas, we want to be really focused on where the imagination meets spirit. The second card is the 33, and I believe this card came up last time, the 33, the Christ conscious number, the number of our spine, the energy of our, the number of vertebrae we have in our spine. So it's about standing straight, but also being in the spiral of life. As you see, the figure here is juggling this idea of all of the planets. So this is very much a planetary influence time. The figure has a very joyful expression. She's gazing in wonderment at what's available. And she has this, pendulum or connection symbol, as well as there is the, I don't know if you can see that, but the Cadius, the snake on the staff. So this makes me think about Chiron and the healing that comes with this idea of being in spirit with what's around. Like, it doesn't really matter what's around you. It's how you look at it and what you think of as the potential that is available to you. And make sure people can hear me. What is available to you? Everything. The world can seem dark and dingy or wondrous. It all depends on your perception. So it's very much a healing place, and ties in so much with this idea of what I was talking about, that during this week, this time, that we need to think about how we can let go of old perceptions and stuck ways of being and thinking we know the answer and what it means, and go into this spiral, into this opening of the wonder of what's available with this energy of healing. We are healing what is being the hurts, the damage, the ideas that we were not heard, that we were not seen, that we couldn't do what we wanted. And now what will we do as we stand up and kind of look and wonder at the potential of what's available to us? There's so much there in the world, all kinds of things. But this requires us to bring a sense of joy into the, discerning joy into this expanse, that everything is here, and we just need to begin to work with it in a different way. And the third and final card, and love this, new beginning. So we have the one, the focus of the new beginning. As we step into the unknown, as we step into a place where everything is shifting, we're on shifting sands, it's that focus of knowing who we are, of allowing spirit to enter our bodies. And so we become one with spirit, one with ourselves, our bodies, our minds, the way we live, very focused, pioneers, adventurers, willing to take risk, willing to think intelligently, in the sense of using not only our imagination, but also our intuitive skills in new ways, so that we're very focused on the vision of what we're creating. And just brings us back to all three cards, this idea of breaking the boundaries of what has been, of how we've looked at things in a certain way, by donning this sense of invisibility and seeing the world in a new way. Then stepping into this idea, into the spiral of life, in the change, as we are changed by the planets, by the sun, by the movement. So I love that this is because we have this full, complete solar eclipse coming up, being impacted by the world around us, and choosing that joyful kind of wonderment and fascination and willingness to have a different experience. There's some noise outside, so hopefully you can hear me over the noise. It's just the way it is, right? And then having this card, the one, so going from the kind of spirit-based energy through this portal into this idea of being focused on the vision, on what is true, bringing all of everything together in this one space, down the spine. This is who I am. This is what I believe. This is what I'm focused on. This is where I'm going to put my energy. This is my adventure, my pioneering focus. This is where I'm pointing the arrow, into this idea of becoming one with spirit, with my energy, bringing my emotions, my beliefs, my responses into alignment. So I'm very clear about who I am, or getting clearer and clearer. So I'm not being distracted by what's around me, what's happening, what people are saying, because nobody really knows. Again, it's that cloak of invisibility. What has been hidden from you that is now being shown to you? And how can you perceive it in a way that allows you to fulfill this energy and be in this space to receive all the information and go, wow, this is what's my focus. This is where I'm going. This is my new beginning. So we have this sense, this conversion of going on a journey, and just understanding this journey is just the beginning. We're preparing, and we're now beginning to take that journey. This week we are entering, as we hit that 14, we will enter into the actual journey. So we've been on the journey, and now we take the next leap into the next level of the journey, where we will be shifted and moved and mutated as we converge, where the ethers meet the, the mind, and our earthly values change. And we focus on, when you are a pioneer, when you're going on this adventure, you're looking at very different things, and you're bringing very different things with you, and you're allowing expanse around things you may not have allowed before. And in fact, they might be taken away from you. So this is hugely exciting, because this is about freedom, but it's the liberation of our fixation with objects. Like, something proves that I'm safe, something else outside of me proves I'm safe, that that I have everything, that I've made it, etc. And it's like, well, all of those things don't matter anymore. Now you need to recalibrate, redefine, and truly find that heart inside of you, that magnet that pulls you towards, what is true for you, what is the thing, the vision you have for yourself, for your purpose, and for the community, the collective. What are you contributing to the community? Not as a sacrifice, but as a contribution that feels whole and holy and so incredibly right. So there is that freedom that comes with, yeah, I can do this, right? I am doing it, and I will do it. And I'll keep my focus on what is important to me in this picture, what is important that I believe for myself and for my community, my family, for the world at large. And that will give you your true north, right? So just think about it as if you're traveling on an adventure. Everything around you is moving, and you're connected to your roots, to your truth, to the flow of spirit traveling through you. And every action you take is connected to that spirit, to that truth that is within you. And that red energy of that grounding, connecting you to truly being grounded in your body, in your spirit, in your values, in what counts to you, because there's a lot of movement that's coming, and it's going to be fast and furious and um, unbelievable. So stay in that place of wonderment, stay in that place of what is going to help me ground and know, my spine is up. I am trusting my journey. Have an amazing week. This is really, truly an incredible time we're moving through. It's not comfortable, but it is the way things change. And think about all of the rivers of life converging and moving us into a new iteration, a new space, a new time. And we get to be the ones that decide the direction we're flowing in, and what we're flowing to, and what we're willing to risk for the good of the world and our time we're in now, that we are the pioneers, that we're setting the stage. Very, very exciting. Certainly, if you have something to share with me, I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. I love your likes and appreciate your follows so much. This week on the 9th, I am offering a journey with your destiny. It's a party. So if you want to join us, I will have the link below to sign up. It's $28 till the 7th, and then we'll go back to the traditional price of $45. 3 hours live, where we will connect with the energies of the Akashic, take you on a journey to your vision, release some of the blocks and energies and stuckness around it, and so you can travel forward knowing you have the support you need, the vision you need to go forward. It's a talisman of who we are becoming and what we're here for. That's so important at this time. So whatever you can do, whether you join my class or do something else, remembering this is a time to truly get connected to what inspires you, what moves you, and what you're willing to do for, as opposed to following a guru or being fixated on an idea. Be connected to what is the feeling, the emotion that you want to live by and through, and let that be the thing that helps you navigate this journey we're on. Till next time, I'm Jen Duchenne, and you can find me at jenduchenne.com. And of course, the Illuminating Journey cards are available for sale. All the details are below.